Hey friends, I'm about to put together a really quick and easy Salisbury steak with gravy. So you guys are going to see me put together the Salisbury steaks, get them in the pan. I'm actually going to bake these, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put them in a pan, make a nice brown gravy. So they're going to be in the brown gravy with some onion. But I'm going to show you guys how I put it together. And then I will actually probably be going live to do the rest. Or there'll be a second video because I don't know how to like pause and attach. So, just forewarning. Alright, so what I have here is a 3-pound roll of hamburger. My hands are already washed. Like I said, I'm going to bake these. So these 3 pounds are going to make a pretty good amount. Or you can just make bigger, thicker ones. We love, this is our favorite meal. Besides the meatloaf, this literally is like one of our favorites. So I got a big old pan. I have preheated the oven already to 400 degrees. So what I'm putting in it, I already cut up an onion. I'm gonna do a pack of Ritz. They are the whole wheat ones. There is 10 grams of carb in the pack and 2 sugars. So only 10 grams of carbs. I'm also going to do a beefy onion soup mix, which actually came from like the Dollar Tree. So it was $1.25 and I got 2 packs. Same with this. I'm also going to add a brown gravy mix in the hamburger. It's really good, y'all. When I say it's good, it's good. And then I'm also going to put probably 2 eggs in there to help for binding. And I'm just going to go ahead and start dumping it in because I'm going to mix it all up in this hamburger anyway. If I can get that open. And I love onions. So if you don't like onions, you do not have to use as many. I'm just doing one whole. It was a small onion. And then when I make my gravy on it, that will also have like some sliced onions in there. Easy. Smush them, y'all. Smush them. Just smush them. And it does its thing. Look how well that's doing. All you gotta do is smush them down, y'all. And I go through it just to make sure everything is smushed the way I want to. And it stays in the pack. You don't have to get your hands dirty. None of that. You ain't never smushed them to add your breadcrumbs kind of thing. And this is the breadcrumbs that I use. So, in lieu of breadcrumbs, let me grab my eggs because, of course, I forgot to get those out. I like to buy the big box just because they last longer and I eat a lot of eggs. Or we eat a lot of eggs. Walmart, I think this box was like $6 for all, was it 60 eggs? So I'm not even mad about it. I'm gonna grab my 2 eggs. I buy the big box because eggs are, you know, they're good for us. They're a protein. Ooh, shit, almost, sorry. Started to drop the box. They're a protein. But I just like eggs, y'all. I can do a lot with eggs. We can have scrambled eggs, over easy eggs, quiche, hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs, baked eggs. So you can do a lot with them, and they're good for us, and we can eat them. Some people may not be able to eat them so much, but you know, because of cholesterol and stuff like that. I'm gonna throw some seasonings. I got some garlic powder that I'm gonna throw in there. I don't care, I got onions, but your girl's still gonna use some onion powder. I put plenty in here because, again, like I said, this is 3 pounds of meat. So I want plenty. And I like my hamburger a little bit peppery. So use as much as you want. It's yours. You're the one going to eat it. I'm going to use what I want. My daughter used all the... I'm going to put the rest of my Tonys in there. That's pretty much what it is. What it is, what it look like. Now I'm just going to mix it up. And we're going to make our little patties. Again, I set the oven to 400 already. And I'm going to put them in there 400 for about 45 minutes, depending on how big. If they're smaller ones, you do not need to put them in for 45 minutes. Smaller ones, you could probably get away with 30 to 35 minutes. Mine are going to be pretty big. Damn it, I hate when I do that. At least I just wiped off my corners. And this is all getting mixed in real good. It's one of your hands are the best mixers you got, y'all. Honestly, and especially with something like this. Now, if I didn't feel like making the Salisbury steak patties, at this point, I could literally just make a meatloaf and call it a day. Throw some brown gravy on it and be good. If that's what you like. But you don't have to either. I am almost done mixing this up. Just making sure every bit is in here. And this is what it's kind of looking like, y'all. Y'all can see the onion. You can all... if you cannot see the seasoning in your meat, do it again. Add some more. So I'm just going to take these little balls. I'm not going to wash my hands just yet. Because, why? I'm going to be doing balling up here. So I'm going to make these little balls and then flatten them out. Like so. Now I'm going to just put them in a pan. And I'm making a few because what I'm actually going to do is prep some for my lunch and dinner tomorrow. But they are nice sized. Not too thick, but thick enough. So mine will go in the oven for a good 45 minutes. When I tell you they are holding together good. Might be making them too big. It's okay though, we like them. You can throw this on a hamburger. Make you a little hamburger patty. You could totally make a cheeseburger or hamburger with it if you wanted to. Buy you a nice little carb hamburger bun. And you're good to go. Bless me. Yes, I turned my back, my neck. But these are going to be some nice, good ones. I'm going to serve them either with some green beans, a corn, a pea, and I'm probably going to have some cottage cheese with it. But y'all see this? You can see the onion. You can see the seasonings up in it. You can see it all. That's how I want mine to look. I want it to look like there's too much seasoning. Because it isn't. It just isn't. You can see everything in there. When I tell you this is going to be good, baby. I've already got 5 in this pan. Normally I use a foil pan, but I forgot to buy some, so. Which is fine. You can also, it's okay if they touch. I don't always make one touch, but I know I'm making quite a few here. Yeah, we good. My oven is ready to go. I love this oven. It don't take long at all. So I'm actually gonna, I could make one big one, excuse me, or I could make 2 smaller ones. I think I'm gonna do the 2 smaller ones because like I said, I wanna put some in for a meal prep. I will show you what this looks like after. I got 8 in there. Literally it's making 9. There's only 3 people in the house, but if everybody wants 2 or 3, they got it. My son ain't here, so it's actually me and my daughter tonight. She'll probably come out and eat later. All right, so all those are in there now. Need to wash my hands real quick. Ooh, when I tell you that meat is greasy, it is greasy, honey. I need some Dawn. And then I got these nails on, so it's trying to get up under my nails too, y'all. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. That's too hot. The only thing, I knew I should have brought some gloves, but the only thing about making these that I don't, when I make meatloaf and Salsbury steaks, the only thing I cannot stand about it is meat grease on my hands. Alright, we're almost there. Now we're coming. It's alright. So, these are our patties. These are Salisbury steak patties. And I'm putting them in the oven. Again, I preheated the oven to 400 degrees. You know what? I might just, you know what? Why don't we make that gravy? And so it's ready to go. You know what? That's what we finna do. So I'm pulling out this pot. And we finna do it. So, what do I got here? I got some brown gravy mixes, y'all. And I'm doing it simple and easy. I'm gonna use 3 of them because each one, I believe, is 1 cup. You got 1.5 cup water on these. And 1 cup on here. Okay, so we're finna do it like that. I'm finna get this onion cut up and thrown in here. I might actually saute it a little bit because I'm gonna let this gravy do its thing. I'm gonna saute my onion up. You don't have to saute yours if you don't want to. You can just let it cook down into the gravy, which is good too. But I'm just gonna kind of do mine like that so that this gravy can simmer. Like literally it's gonna sit there and simmer and all cook down. So, and then I can let it go. Like I said, it was gonna be an easy night. Now, if I could just get the peeling off the daggone onion, it'd be good. Again, I got these nails and I haven't been really cooking since I got them. Now I know why. Let me rinse off my onion. Now I know why. And I'm just going to slice mine. I'm not going to cube them or anything. I'm just going to put it in slices because they will melt down on their own. I'm doing them somewhat thin also. Right. And I want all these slices to come undone. I know y'all probably can't hear it, but it's already starting to give a little sizzle. See, what I'm doing that y'all don't see, you see these ends, I don't really like them, but I want the stuff around it. I don't like to waste nothing, y'all. But if it's attached, I ain't gonna do it. But I use as much as I can. I'm gonna get my little measuring cup. I got my water. When I tell you this is easy, y'all. But it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. It's actually 2 different types of brown gravy. The dollar store one, and then some McCormick. You know, that was I guess supposed to be better, but it don't matter. It all tastes to me. It tastes good to me. All right, I need a whisk. And I want to whisk this up. Part of the reason I'm sauteing the onions is because I know this isn't going to take very long to make this gravy. And then I'll just put it on a low. Then when my patties are done, I'll put them right up in the pot with the lid, and I'll let them all simmer together. And it'll be so good. Oh my gosh. I'll put this off to the side because I want to stir up these onions a bit. I love the smell of onions. Do you like the smell of onions? I love it. The smell of onion, bell pepper, all that. Oh yes. Reminds me of my childhood, honestly. My mom made, I think she cooked everything with bell pepper and onion. I think she still do for the most part. I need a little liquid in here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my gravy mixture. And some water. And we going to let it do what it do. Yes. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. That's just going to act kind of like a little sauteer, so to speak. I'm going to put my pepper in there. I'm not going to put any salt because those packages tend to have a lot of sodium. So we're not doing salt. Put a little more. Like I said, it is a gravy. So it's trying to gravy right over here. But when I tell you this is smelling amazing, the little brown gravy mixture and the onions, yes honey. So I think I'm going to let that go in there, and I'm just going to let it simmer. Pouring the gravy mixture in there. There is no lumps or anything left at the bottom. I'm trying to tell you, a whisker girl, a whisker. Whisk it. And then, when them patties is done, I'm just going to put them in the gravy and let them gravy up, girl. I'm going to let them do what they do. It's going to be super good. I'm going to find me a little lid. Yep, perfect. So when they come out, I'll be able to put them right up in here. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, my oven was preheated at 400 degrees. I'm going to let them patties cook for at least 45 minutes. When they come out, I'm going to put them into this gravy mixture and let them sit there, simmer, probably for about 15 or 20 minutes. And it'll be really, really good. We've got the gravy mixture going over here. This will be done shortly. I'm actually going to put it on low so that it cooks a little bit slower, because those were packets of gravy. So they're going to, you know, gravy on up, so to speak. You know what I mean? They're going to get that thickness before I want them to. We got that cut up onion in there. So, yes, y'all, when I tell you it's going to be good, it's going to be good. Okay, so here is that gravy mixture. And then let's take a look at what's going on in here. Where's my oven light? And the patties are already starting to do their little thing. So I'm gonna let them do what they do. And that's how it goes, y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Don't forget, quick, easy Salisbury steak.